Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany, and if you're joining me for the first time, this is my channel, More to Health. Now, if you missed the last video vlog, I took a trip to Egypt, and it was a first for me. If you missed the last video vlog of part one, you can check that out here. And in that last video, I was able to see some wonderful ancient tombs. I also was able to see some really historic artifacts, and so it was a really great time. And so if you're joining back, we're going to be diving into part two. But before we begin into that, I know some of you may be wondering, okay, what does traveling have to do with health and wellness? So if you've been following my journey, you know that this trip was a first for me, not just visiting Egypt, but also vlogging for the very first time. And I learned a lot when it came to that. One of the things that I've learned about vlogging is that it also helped me with my health and wellness journey. Living a healthy life is all about living a balanced life. And I found that when I travel, my mental clarity, mental peace is just so much sharper. And I have a love for the things that I do, like teach you all walking workouts. What I've learned is that your mental health thrives when you allow yourself to grow. And sometimes growth means stepping outside of your comfort zone. So what did this trip have to do with living a healthy lifestyle? I know you're wondering. Well, this just really helped me realize that my mental health and then my overall health is really connected when my mental, spiritual, and physical are all intact. So one of the things that this trip taught me is that you have to allow your body to move naturally. And what I mean by that is that I didn't work out not one time on this trip. We walked about 20,000 steps a day. And I know you may be thinking like, well, that's not a normal way of living, but we were really intentional about our movements and naturally we just got our steps in. So how can you incorporate that into your everyday life? So let's say if you're going to the grocery store, you may decide to park a little further to help get your steps in. Or if you are in a building and you know that there's an elevator, maybe skipping out on the elevator and just taking those steps. At the end of the day, your workout does not have to be something that's structured. I mean, I know some people, they do like structure, but you don't have to have a structured routine in order to get your body moving. Okay, so this other thing may be interesting, but I did not like the food in Egypt. So the second thing that I learned is to embrace things that are different. When I got there and I looked at the food, it was very unfamiliar. I didn't like how some of the food looked, and if I'm honest, I really didn't like how some of the food tasted, but I really had to open my mind up to try new things because we were there a long time and I didn't want to starve. So once I opened myself up to try new things, I learned that I really liked some of the food that I thought I might not like. In saying that, there are sometimes some foods that you think you may not like, but you need to try something different. So be open to change and be open to something new. The other thing that I learned is that you have to prioritize rest and relaxation. We had a very busy schedule. I mean, every day we were doing something, but at the end of the day, I always found time to really just relax my mind and just to focus on the importance of this trip. There was even a time where I said, no, I'm not going to do this excursion. I'm just going to allow my body to rest. So in your case, you want to listen to your body. If you're going and going and going and you know that you're consistent with your routine, you want to just make sure that you're allowing your body to rest and relax. The other day I was trying to run and I had a goal of hitting 7 miles. And when I tell you, first of all, you should be following me on social media if you're not. But when I tell you on my Instagram, I posted that my goal was to run 7 miles, but I got sick. And so sometimes that's just what happens in life. You have things that come up unexpected. And I felt really horrible. I felt really bad. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm consistent with my healthy habits. And so it wasn't as much of a burden if I didn't make that entire 7 miles. So at the end of the day, my motto is it's more than a scale, it's a lifestyle. And all what I want you to get out of this trip is to explore other parts of the world. If you're unable to explore other parts of the world, go out into your communities and try something new. Just do something different that you never thought about. Be a part of a community that you never thought that you would engage with, and just embrace those different moments, okay? Remember, it's more than just the scale. It's all about your holistic health as far as your emotions, your spirituality, and then also your physical body as well. Remember that every step outside of your comfort zone brings you closer to your true and authentic self. All right, so if you've been waiting, we are getting ready to go to part two. In part two, we also was able to go to Abu Simbel, which was absolutely beautiful. There were very tall, historic, I guess you would say, carvings into the mountains, and that was a beautiful experience to see. But my ultimate favorite thing that I did was the hot air balloons over the Valley of the Tombs. Over the Valley of the Kings, and it was just, that was something that I really was looking forward to. I didn't know at first that they had offered that, but then when I found out they did, I was like, I have to do this. So you'll be able to see us go to Abu Simbel. You'll also see my hot air balloon, and then you will also see us as we travel to Luxor. All right, guys, enough chit chat. If you learned one thing, let me know down below in the comments. What's one thing that you're going to do to step outside of your comfort zone? And then also make sure you check part one if you have not seen the beginning of this trip. All right, let's go ahead and get back to this amazing trip.
Showing Ramses the Great, and a step left forward to show you he's a great warrior. And you see the sculpture, he's a clever. He never leave any space in between the legs and in between the arms. He felt it was granite for the solidity of the statue.
Again, the purpose for this vlog, or for me to start vlogging, is I wanted to bring you into my life before 40. And as you know, my motto is more than the scale, it's a lifestyle. So happiness and health is all about like living a lifestyle of enjoyment and fulfillment and happiness. So this is why I'm bringing you guys into my life, into my vlogs, and so we're going to be having more content like this going forward. Outfit check, just a basic t-shirt and some khaki pants, nothing too fancy. This whole trip I've been kind of casual. I didn't want to do anything like with heels or anything like that, so yeah, we are going to be on our cruise ship for about 4 to 5 days from here after the temple. And tomorrow I have the beautiful hot air balloon ride. It's going to be early in the morning. I have to get up at 4. Well, we have to be there at 4 because it's a sunrise hot air balloon. So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably my number one thing to look forward to on this trip. The temples are really, really beautiful. Again, as you can see, all the monuments, statues. I'm going to attach some video into it as well. This whole experience has been amazing to see how people build all of this stuff. It's crazy how they did a lot of the stuff. They were very wise, had a lot of wisdom. So it's been cool to see, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the journey so far. Again, super excited about tomorrow. Hot air balloon. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to going back home for some amazing food, because the food has not been that great here. So that's it. Let's get ready for tomorrow. So this is the room. Clearly we are at an outside patio. We haven't seen the water yet.
Oh, this is nice here.
This is the area where I will be sleeping.
Where today?
I'm on my vlog.
Oh.
The TV. This is cute.
You got a key?
Yeah, I got a key. This is the bathroom.
Do a good job last time. Let's let you get something.
This is nice, spacious. Then this is their room. Got the closet, so y'all can put y'all stuff in the closets. Good morning. We are getting ready to go on the hot air balloon. So we have our group here. It is, what time is it? 4:32. We had to be downstairs 4 o'clock in the morning. So we didn't get it. This is one of my favorite days that I have been looking forward to. So today we get ready to go hot air balloon riding. Alright, so we have ships together. We're ready to go to the hot air balloon.
The United States.
So early in the morning. Okay, y'all, we officially made it, and I'm out here. It's so cute. I don't know if you can see. You can see the balloon is like flat on the ground, and then they have the baskets behind it. So we made it out here, and I guess we're gonna wait for the sunrise and see the beautiful sunset. It's kind of cool outside. So they told us to bring a hat. And I've got my water because they said it's kind of hot at the top where your head gets hot, kind of.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you listening to music and upload to Google Drive?
Great.
If you want to rest it, you give me your email. I will send you a link. See.
Yeah, that's what it's
So here's the balloon flat. And you got the basket.
I think the world want to go. Russia wants a boy.
Can you tell I'm super excited?
But the rest of
My
it.
hair look a hot
The rest
mess.
of the world. It is. I mean, everybody I met, like, you was on that.
Egypt is very safe. Habibi, come to Egypt.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh my gosh!
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, guys, we are up and away.
Y'all, this is absolutely beautiful. This is a bucket list. Officially done. This is beautiful.
Take it down.
Breathtaking. It checked off everything on the bucket list. And the sunset just sets it off. It's absolutely beautiful. So glad I did it. Alright, we just finished the hot air balloon ride. It was absolutely breathtaking and spectacular. Everything is literally so beautiful. Miss Shawana, how was your experience?
My experience was amazing. I am so happy that I got an opportunity to check off one of my bucket lists, especially with really, really cool people. I want to thank God for giving me an opportunity, and shout out to Mr. Mack for giving me the opportunity to travel when I want to with no restraint. Thank you.
Shout out to her man for letting her travel.
Yes. This was so amazing.
It was beautiful.
You know what?
Closer. You know the famous song? Come a little bit closer. Yeah. And this is a mortuary temple, a funeral temple for a famous pharaoh. His name called Ramses III.
Ramses
Ramses III. And I might tell you, it's called Medinat Habu or Habu Temple. Medina means a city. Habu, this is a location. And as I said, this temple had been built to commemorate with the king in his afterlife. But every time, whenever you're going to stand in front of any temple, you're going to look at the main entrance and you see the main facade must have a pylon. You remember the pylon? Which consisted from two towers, a right tower and left tower. The pylon is behind, in front there. Behind. And the king is holding what we call it, the god. He's holding the arm sign. It's a sign of life. It's common to say it's the key of life. That's wrong. Never say a key of life. You must say sign of life. As I said before, who's the first people made the first map over the whole world? Stones, they use lapis lazuli. So I give you one example, like the red color, they bring red sandstone. And what they're gonna do, they grind it. They made it like a powder. Then you're gonna bring water. And then what happens, you mix it together and it will be like a watercolor. When you get a watercolor and you put it over a stone, what's happened? It suck it, absorb it. And when you leave it in an open place, the water will evaporate and dehydrate. What's going to left behind? The color will be apart from the stone. But how do you let it last longer? Do you make pies back home? A nice cake and biscuits and all?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do if you want to make it shiny? Glaze it with what? Egg white. Yeah. Whenever they finish the relief, they're going to use egg white to brush it. And when it's dry, it's going to be like a plastic, concealing it. And then they use beeswax. Or a filler have been used in the church because it was taken from one of the stems. Okay? And inside the chambers inside.
So we just finished watching or looking at the temple, which is absolutely beautiful, amazing, just to see how they do the colors, they paint the walls and different things like that. So this is absolutely beautiful. I know I keep saying it, but it's like so amazing to see. And you can see like how in the colors they had painted the men darker, they said, and the women lighter. So it was just absolutely beautiful. We have been gone so long, up since 4 a.m. So I think people are like delusional now, super hungry. Everybody's ready to go. We're headed to the bus. This trip has been very busy because there's so much to see. Yet, I guess it's what you do when you go see different countries. I mean, you have to be prepared to tour. This is the first time we've done it to where it's like non-stop, but it has been great so far. I have no clue where the rest of our people went. Guess they went on the bus.
Look at it. Like didn't move the move to the side. But the move between the eye and the heart of the side here. Okay? This حجم في التمبل to the side. حجم في التمبل to the side here. That's it. Yeah. And it is right here. Right?
Have you noticed something? Look at the top of the mountain. It's a natural pyramid formation. You see it?
We are at the Valley of the Kings. About to go look at tours. Alabama.
Down the ceiling against the sky, beautiful color inside. You can take each inside.
back up the steps. So many steps. And it's hot. They had this temple low, 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 and low. So as you can see, we were off headed to one of the second places that I was really looking forward to, which was Abu Simbel. But the night before, we were really tired. We had a long day. So we were able to, the night before, also have a Galabia party. I think that's how you say it. So we did that. And then we headed off to Abu Simbel, which was 3 to 4 hours away. So we really used this time to just kind of rest.
Good price. Small. That's one option. No be a flesh. That's one option.
Alright, so we are here at Abu Simbel, about to go see the temple of Abu Simbel. Out of all of the 3 places, I think this was the 3rd one on my list. So the first one was the pyramid, second one was the hot air balloon, and then the 3rd one is where we're about to head to now. And I am looking forward to seeing this because it's carved into the mountain. So it's a really cool experience. We woke up at 2 in the morning to get on the road at 3. So at this part of the trip, I think everyone is kind of like tired, but we're still pushing it, still making it through. The scenery is absolutely beautiful though.
مدى العوامي في مكنة اسبريسو هناك هاتها منه.
Look, Mom.
Houses and this small temple with the
About the main entrance, about the four statues before, and you see the baboons at the top. You see how to leave it could be in motion to show you Ramses the Great is over his chariot. It's like a cartoon. Look, he got two front arms, two bows. So this is in motion, in a movement way. And you're gonna feel through. You're gonna walk to that temple, the second temple, the second temple, the small temple for Queen Nefertari. In front of it, you will find 6 standing statues, 4 statues for Ramses II, and 2 statues for Queen Nefertari. You see, Goddess Hathor, she's well represented on a pillar. It shows you a face if a woman has.
Okay, so we are inside of Abu Simbel, which is absolutely, again, beautiful. You can look at the structures, textures, everything, walls. It's stunning. You wanna go to the other one? Nefertari? Or you wanna go this way? To this one? Oh, through here? Yeah, let's go through here. So one of the reasons why we wanted to get there early is so we could beat this crowd. If you can see, it got really packed later on through the day, so I was really glad that we went early. So if you're unfamiliar with Abu Simbel, basically this is just where King Ramses II wanted to really show his power. So he created 4 statues of himself, which you saw just a little while ago. And then what we are currently walking to now is his queen, or his wife, Nefertari. And she also had statues of herself as well. We just finished visiting the We just finished visiting Ramses III, and it was Abu Simbel. So we just finished after seeing Ramses III and Nefertari at Abu Simbel. And they actually carved the statues into the mountains or whatever. So we kind of learned a little bit of history with that. So Ramses was sitting down, and it was 4 of them, and then he had his wives and children, which were the smaller statues underneath them. So we just finished doing that. Now we're sitting at the market and just enjoying the views and different things like that. Bye, cousin.
Okay, my cousin, the same color, Emily Campbell.
Did you get you some good pictures?
I did.
You
I got
did?
some, and I've been taking pictures of people now.
I know,
like,
me too. I got the guy who said we cousins. I got a video of him.
Madam, welcome to Abu Simbel. Welcome Nubian home.
Nice photo.
Yeah.
Hi, Nobian, my cousin.
Thank you.
Hello, sister.
Hello.
Hello.
One chair. Beautiful.
Guy is out present.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good luck. Serena Williams.
You heard him playing a song for me, Serena?
$5.
Apparently, I'm Serena. Oh no, and he played the song, Serena.
Q-Line?
Oh, that's pretty. So we just went through the bazaar. We saw all the people who call us cousins. Apparently, I'm Serena Williams. Now we're going to the you over the market? Oh. We're headed to
Sailing over the market, over Egypt.
we're headed to the bus now. Oh, so you hear her feelings about it. It is a lot of haggling. You have to pay $1 to use the bathroom. So it can be a lot. So it's an adjustment for sure. But we've been here so long, we're kind of used to it. And there's a language that you say to like let them leave you alone, but I forgot exactly what it was. But yeah. Okay, y'all, so by this time we have left Aswan because Abu Simbel was in Aswan. We stayed overnight in Aswan, and then from there we flew back to Cairo. And so what we're headed to now is the High Dam, and then we also go to Philae Temple on the island of Elephantine. I think that's just how you say it. I'm not really sure. But we're going to another temple, and then later on you will see us heading to Nubian Village, and that is a place that's really colorful and vibrant. So today is Friday, and we are at another temple. We got here by boat, and so our tour guide is about to tell us exactly about this temple and what all it entails. So this is one of the first stops that we've made so far.
Okay.
And then we go to Nubian Village after that.
Okay, may I have your attention, please? This is such a lovely temple, but I want to tell you it's not in its original place. It had been relocated from another island. Where the original island, that way, far from here, roughly around 500 meters. Why they move it? Because they said whenever they build the old dam, not Aswan High Dam, and since they kept elevating the old dam twice, this temple had been submerged and covered with water. And I said before that if you want to visit that temple before it had been saved, you have to get your own boat and you have to keep rowing, or you have to do a scuba diving. But sometimes you cannot know the actual height of the water to where it was submerged. You didn't see it in a quarter of the column. You have? No. Can you see at the pilot in the left side a figure of a key striking elements as you saw it before in Edfu? Can you see his crown? Ended with 3 sun discs. You want to visit a church, you can look for the bell tower. If you want to visit a mosque through the...
I'm recording. I'm recording that. Those cats have been everywhere. It's a lot of animals, you have a lot of cats, you have a lot of dogs. They're pretty much everywhere.
He is a protector, he's smiting and striking a lot of enemies in his hand, grabbing them for them hurt. And I want to tell you something. Those figures were chiseled away, you remember?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused, but it is so many eyes. I'm trying to hear what he's saying, but it's a lot going on. He keeps swatting the fly. And it's hard to focus. That's something to go home. I've seen all the temples that I've needed to see. It's true. We've gone nonstop. Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 5, 2 o'clock in the morning. It's literally been nonstop on the go. But the sights are beautiful. Okay, if you didn't hear it in my voice, I was so over that part of the trip because the flies were literally getting in our mouths, and that was like the most disgusting thing ever. But here we are heading to Nubian Village, which the rich colors and the views were amazing. You're gonna also see a little boy who came up to our boat asking for some money, singing. That was the only thing I didn't really like about this trip is that you saw a lot of kids begging, and I know that that was a way for them to make money, but you know, you wanted to give to every kid, but you really just couldn't. You'll see this is a beautiful place, and the colors again were rich and vibrant. Okay, so we just arrived at the Nubian village in Aswan, which is supposed to be like the village where the black people live. So it's very colorful and very pretty, and it looks like the sun is already settled down. It is 4:59 here, so we get ready to walk up to it. Okay, so we can walk up and there's some camels already up here. Look at some of the shops. It's very colorful and pretty. Don't step in the. Okay. US. Thank you. Nice to meet you. I got some here. Thank you. So we are in the shops of the Nubian village. It's pretty much all the same. They're selling stuff, but the colors and the beauty of the textures are absolutely cute. Watch your step. We are now headed back to our ship, and then from the ship I think we went back to the hotel in Cairo, and then that's where we ended our trip and we got on the plane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this travel vlog. Again, this is my first time trying new things, and I hope that you guys got something from this video and that you were able to see the rich culture in Egypt and that you had a wonderful trip with me. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time.